our energy, resources, and passion into growing food. Yet, a staggering 30 to 40% of it never even reaches our plates. That's not just a waste of food, it's a waste of effort, money, and potential to feed a growing world. But what if we could change that? What if we could empower farmers and agribusinesses to not just grow food, but to ensure it makes it to those who need it? That's where farmland comes in. We've built an AI powered platform designed to tackle the critical challenge of post harvest losses head on. Now, I'm going to log into our app. Think of farmland as like a smart companion for your produce. From the moment it leaves the field to the moment it arrives at the market, our platform seamlessly tracks the entire journey. Using advanced predictive algorithms to analyze critical harvest conditions, storage environments, or even transport. This isn't just about collecting data, it's about turning that data into actionable intelligence. Now, I'm going to give you a walkthrough of our app. So, this is the main dashboard. This name, Smith Organic Farm, was created at the point of creating an account. So, the way our app works is that we are trying to gamify the process of data collection from farmers. So data collection relating to harvest, data collection relating to storage, and relating to transport. So when this data exists, other researchers can make use of it to create more advanced predictive algorithms, thereby enhancing the transfer of knowledge from our app here to better solutions in the future. Apart from that, based on this data that is collected, we have implemented a powerful algorithm based on OpenAI API to carefully and to carefully predict and give recommendations based on data that is entered. So we are not just collecting data, we're also turning that data into actionable intelligence. So now, so say this user, Smith Organic Farm, has registered into a few number of quests. We have created quests here relating to different types of different conditions on the farm. So an admin of this app has the potential to create a quest, while users of the app, which are farmers in this case, can register in those quests and earn points towards an eventual completion or to even earn badges. So I'm going to enter a record for this quest. This store crops in optimal conditions. We can note that this quest here, store crops in optimal conditions, is related to storage, which means we are tracking we are tracking post harvest stuff, which is after harvest, we store obviously. So we are tracking the conditions of the storage of that particular crop product. So I'm going to enter a record here. So now, the way we have designed the database logic, each storage is related to a particular harvest because yes, if you don't harvest, you have to store. So this particular is a Smith Organic Farm has created some harvests in the database. I'm just going to pick one of them to set conditions for the storage of that particular harvest. Now I pick a facility type. Maize are most likely stored in a warehouse. And the temperature, we're going to set it to 15 degrees Celsius. The humidity, we're going to set it to 20%. The duration for storage will be 20 days. And the observations, we can see all crops are in good condition. And then submit a storage record. So what happens when we submit a storage record? This is one of the value propositions of farmland. So farmland, whenever the farmer submits this kind of data in a form, what it does in the back end is to trigger our AI prediction model, which then provides predictions and recommendations based on the conditions of that crop storage, as in this case. So we continue. Now, the user has earned 20 points towards completing this particular task for the quest. So it reads in their profile that okay, they've completed this particular task towards the quest. So then we go to loss prediction. The entity that we tried to enter data for right now was storage. So we click on storage. See, updated today at 6:37. This is how they can track whichever data that they have sent in, and this is 6:38. So it's the data I entered just now that give this loss prediction. So it says the risk level for this farmer is low, which means he has a 2% loss predicted, and that's low. And the main factor is temperature. And the recommendation for this is for the farmer to continue to monitor temperature and humidity to ensure they remain stable. So we have not just collected data, we have also predicted and give a recommendation based on the data. So the farmer can know what to keep doing. And this is not just it. The farmer could also enter transport data. So transport data, there are some predictions already in the database for transport data. So crop 1, risk 5% loss, transport duration, ensure proper ventilation during transport to mitigate the risks from unknown temperature and humidity. So all these, we have tried to make data collection not boring by introducing the fact that they can assign quests to themselves and also earn points based on those quests, earn badges, and also eventually compete with other users on the app, as in the leaderboard here. So this is the leaderboard, and this is the current league, Harvesters Load, and these are the users currently earning points based on this league. Green Harvest, Sunfield Farms, Valley Crops, Sunrise Growers, Hertz Bounty, Fertile Fields, and all. So this, in essence, it motivates farmers to keep on entering their data and also be receiving predictions based on those data, based on competition with other farmers. So finally, something I'd like to share is also this learn. So we have integrated a blog where farmers can learn about different techniques and also in process expand their farming knowledge. So right now there are different articles that we have put in this app. So we can just click on basics, techniques, crop rotation techniques, organic pest control, harvesting best practice, sustainability as well, innovation, and business. So what we have done, this is an AI problem, but we have deviated from the main process of just training data and receiving predictions. We have tried to do something that tackles the problem of post-harvest losses and also gives prediction to farmers in a non-conventional way. So finally, I'd like to show us that also in the dashboard, you can view analytics of our data entry. This also helps to inform, some decisions for the farmer based on their harvest. So it loads the analytics. It pulls data from the back end. So we can see that we have different types of crops that we have harvested for this season. We have beans, corn, maize, string, and wheat. This string is actually a sample data in database. So we have recorded a total of 10 harvests. We have gotten this particular quantity from our harvests, and we have 0.5 loss percent. So even this dashboard, the farmer can also be able to see analytics based on what they are harvesting on their farm. So by converting all this data that the user is entering into clear actionable intelligence, FarmLand is not just an app, it's a sustainable path towards significantly reducing the massive amounts of food currently lost. We envision, of course, a future where less food is wasted, where farmers thrive, and where global food security is strengthened. We hope you like our presentation. Thank you very much.